Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Cami with you, and today I wanted to share with you these watercolor sets that I got from White Nights. These are Granulation and Nature Earth sets. Right now I will be doing voiceover, but closer to the end of the video you will hear my actual voice, me commenting on what I think about this watercolor, and that will be my actual voice during while I was filming this video. But at the moment I didn't say anything during the unpacking and swatching, so I thought I will do voiceover so that I can concentrate on doing the swatches instead. So let's get started. So I have two sets here, and I still have one pan here, which is double here I have, and then I have few pans, the new paints that they came out with, which are not included in here, so I have to get them. Initially I wanted to get a metal palette, however it was not available, so I opted for this too. So it's quite a little bit old video, not that old, but I filmed 10 days ago. It was on 6th of October, and today I got a little bit free time, so I thought to finish this video so that I can share it with you. So it's easy to remove them from the palette, just you need to use palette knife, something like that. Don't use your nails, your fingers, you might break your nails. So yeah, so I'm removing the label, the paper around it. I'm going to keep them and glue them to the office paper so that I can have reference about the color name and pigment numbers. As you can see on the pan, they are actually writing the number. In case if they are mixed up, you can figure it out quickly which color is which is very helpful, because I used to get these without these numbers, and I used to take a marker and write the number myself on the pens, but now it's much more convenient. And honestly, this is so satisfying, removing a label. It's like when you're opening the candies and you get excited. I feel the same way about this watercolor. I love watercolor. This is my favorite medium. So to not make this video too long, I will fast forward in some places, and I will cut out some places as well, because I don't want this video to be boring, too long. I don't want to make you tired, and at the same time I don't want you to miss out some things. So I will try my best to do good voiceover so that it's also not tiring to you. So yeah, this is the way you can put them on the place, quite very easy. When you're putting the pen, it will click, that's meaning it's secured in the pen here as well. So as you can see, this is how it works. Also, I have other palette that I got from White Nights with watercolor in them. One set is 21 and another one is, I believe, 35. And can you believe I didn't unpack them yet? I got them in January of this year, so, and still I didn't do anything with them. I didn't use them. So I was thinking maybe I should do ASMR video with them, how I am removing the label and swatching and using, and just without commenting maybe. How about that? What do you think? Should I do that kind of video? Would you like to watch it as ASMR, or you want me to do some voiceover and talk like in this video? So I'm just taking any glue that it was in my hand. I couldn't find my sticky glue, which I do prefer. So what was in my hand, this one, the liquid one, which I don't like much for using for this. Basically it's going to buckle the paper and the labels themselves, but at the moment while I was filming this video, I was impatient because honestly I wanted to use them. I wanted to start swatching. I was so excited and impatient, so I just did what I did fast as I could. And spoilers alert, I will be honest with you, I really like these paints a lot. And honestly, they exceeded my expectations. Didn't think they would react like that. Of course, it depends how much water you add, what kind of paper you use, and the results I got may be different from your results. But in my case, I really I enjoyed using them. So here, a little bit of spoiler for you. I'm going to fast forward from here, and I'll be back, I guess, in a minute. And in the meantime, enjoy some music. Hey guys, so I'm back, and let's start the swatches. I'm going to swatch on this paper which comes with the palette themselves, and also I'm going to swatch it on my watercolor paper, which is 50% cotton, but it has texture. These ones I don't have information what watercolor paper is these. So as you can see, I didn't even bother to get a ruler to draw the lines according matching to the palette, because as you can see, the first edition when they released, they didn't even check the paper this layout for the swatching. So I believe this is for the older version of the palette. Probably this is the was metal. I have this palette and it's similar to that. And later on, when they released the latest one, the newer version of this one with the new paints, which is Granulation and Natural Earth, on that one they corrected the layout of the swatching sheet. So, but I don't mind these lines. All I want is just, a swatch. And usually, if you want to know the opacity of the paint, you would want to draw a thicker line, so that when you swatch on that black line, you can see how much opaque your paint or how much transparent your paint is. So right now I already started swatching, and I started with Granulation and Natural Earth set, which is the latest one. But again, I am missing few paints here, because when I was getting these paints, I thought I will get only double from both of them, like I'm gonna have the same color, double, and then that's it. I didn't think they came out with the newer paints. So I came to know that later on when I already came back from the travel, because I got these paints while I was traveling out. I didn't get it here, I didn't get it on Amazon. I remember I got my first watercolor set from White Nights, and I was so excited. I got it from the local shop here, and the price was okay. It was fair enough, including if you consider the labor and the shipping, right? That was fair enough, and it was my first set. It was not even palette, it was just 24 pans in the box, that's it. But I was so happy that I got them finally, because I was like, where I can get these, because at the time Amazon was not selling White Nights, and I was so happy and excited when I got my first set of White Nights. Maybe I should do a one day video where I will be showing you all of my White Nights collection. I really love them. So again, back to the swatch. This is the same yellow tuff which I already applied on the other paper. I hope I'm not butchering names. I apologize if I do so on going on forward, because there are some names that I cannot pronounce really. So I'm using my Rembrandt watercolor brush, and I love it. It's my latest brush, and I'm hoping to get more of this. So this one is Ruby Mist, and the reason why I'm doing like a chest type swatching, because just I'm hoping that by the time I come back to the where is the blank one again for the swatch, the rest will be tried out, if that makes sense. But anyways, on the small swatch sheet it's mixed up, but again I don't mind that because it came out actually beautiful. Where I'm gonna show you that later on this video. I think I'm going ahead of time and just giving you a lot of spoilers because this is voiceover. So yeah, this is also beautiful color, PG19 PR170, which is green with red. Beautiful color and staining color. So if you are working with this one, it's will be a little bit difficult to lift it off the paper. This one is Green Mist, which is PB28 and PY3, and PB28 actually is my favorite White Nights watercolor. I even got a spare. I always have some extra of this in my stash because I love PB28. So this one is again the same Green Mist, and going forward also you will see a lot of PB28 mixed with other pigments, because PB28 is the cobalt, turquoise cobalt, which already granulates on its own. The next one is I believe this is the one they are referring to, earth, natural earth, because this is PBR7 and this is a gray violet granite. The next one is Chromium Cobalt Mist, which is again PB28 with PG17. This one is called Turquoise Rose Mist, and again we have our cobalt, turquoise cobalt here, PB28 mixed with the red PR264. And closer to the end of the video where I will be showing you the tube that I have of this cobalt turquoise. And maybe you saw on my community tab previously I also posted some pictures me experimenting with some granulating colors like this one, turquoise cobalt with oxide black as well. The one I am applying right now is Blue Shadows, and it's PBK11 with PB29. And PBK11, it's very granulating color on its own. It's oxide black, and I have it in my Van Gogh watercolor sets, and I love it. And I have some few extra tubes of this in my stash because I love mixing this with other watercolors as well. Blue Shadows, also beautiful color. Again, there is oxide black in this one. Quite staining color, but beautiful in the same time. And I'm really loving how these watercolors are reacting with this paper. This one also very beautiful color, lilac mist, mixed blue with the red, a beautiful color. So this one is Aquamarine Mist, also quite interesting color which you can mix on your own. You only need PB28 with BG7, and I think a lot of sets, watercolor sets, they come with PG7. So this is the other paper sheet that I have, the same color, Aquamarine Mist. Okay, this one interesting name. This is Hematite Mist, and this one is reminding me the name in Daniel Smith. They have watercolors, Primatech. They come with kind of mineral stones, genuine. They are in them little bit, but it's in there in the paints. So they name them similar names like hematite, kind of like granite, let's say. Very, very similar name to the Daniel Smith. So this one is Sky Blue Shadows. Kind of interesting also. Again, oxide black with the cobalt turquoise. So we are back to the first palette, and I was hoping that these will dry, but they are not completely dry yet. So this one is Scarlet Mist, also beautiful color. And I decided not to use a hair dryer or heat gun or anything like that. I don't have a heat gun, I have a hair dryer that I use, but I don't want to use it here. I want these to dry on their own. And this one is another earth color. This one is red brown hematite. So as you can see, again, similar names to Daniel Smith, Primatech. This one also interesting green. This is a yellowish green mist. This is PB35 with the PY3, and if I'm not mistaken, PY35 is cerulean blue. Cerulean blue is also granulating paint by pigment on its own. And here we go with the oops situation. And yes, the red mixed to our yellowish mist now, but that's okay, I don't mind it. We'll see how it will turn out later in this video. It will turn out nice. I like it. This one is one of my favorite ones, Rose Mist, PB28 with PR122. Beautiful color, I love it. Let me know if you have any favorites here in the comments. I know they are all beautiful, but you must have some favorite one, right? The one you like the most. Okay, this one, be ready. I think I'm gonna butcher the name. It's called Ogite 4 ferrite. Okay, I said it. I'm not gonna repeat that again. So apologies if I pronounce that incorrectly. So this is also, I think, Earth Colors PR102. The next one and the last one in the Earth set is Grey Rose Mist. Also interesting color, staining. Now this one is Violet Shadows, again oxide black with PB23. Kind of reminds me dust colors in Van Gogh. This one is Cobalt Mist, again PB28 with PBK7. This one is, I believe it's called Taiga Mist, and this is PBR7 with the PB15. Also very interesting color. Okay, this one is called Green Shadows, and this one exactly the same as Dusk Green in Van Gogh. This is PBK11 Oxide Black with the PG7. And this one is Violet Mist, and it's also a beautiful color. I like it. And finally, I'm done here. I'm going to let it dry without hair dryer on their own. They are going to dry. Some colors you see they are shifted into each other, but that's okay. I'm excited to see at this point the results. So in a few seconds you're gonna see and watch my video with my original voice comment on the results and what I think about this. I forgot one more thing. I'm gonna show you a short clip of this video where I am coloring in the Ruther Burman's coloring book. Just wanted to show you the result at the end also when it's dried. So I hope you will enjoy it. It's a little bit fast forwarded. I did add some speed to it, so I hope it will be interesting for you to watch. So here I am mixing rose mist with turquoise rose mist. So now let me show you the dried swatches that I did. So this is fine. The colors, I think, as they are. However, in this one I had some colors that mixed up, but it doesn't look bad. Actually, I like the idea of mixing the red with the green, and I love the watercolor granulation here as well. Something actually I did not expect, to be honest. I wasn't expecting at all this kind of results. This is amazing. And this is the another swatch that I did on the watercolor paper. This is only 50% cotton, but as you can see, there is some texture. So yeah, it looks amazing on this. So of course the other papers, like in the coloring books, are not that kind of paper, not cotton. However, isn't this amazing how it turned out? Look at this background. So I mixed two colors here. I did use the I believe it is the rose mist with the turquoise rose, I think. Yes, I believe that's the one. Let me just confirm for you. No, I made a mistake. No, it's not turquoise rose. I mixed it with aquamarine mist on this page. So just for the comparison, I'm going to show you the previous that I did mix myself with this one. This is cobalt turquoise, and this is actually PB 2028. Sorry, I was out of focus. So it's granulating on its own, and in many shades here, like you can find this because it's granulating. So PB 28 here, PB 28 here, so here as well. It's mixed with the yellow as well. If you cannot get access to this palettes, you can mix your own. All you have to do, you can just have similar paints with the similar pigments, and you can mix, as well as you can also add maybe granulating medium, so it will increase also the granulation as well. I'm gonna show you some examples that I did. I also posted a few months ago on my community tab as well, the picture. So this is the one I did on this book by Johanna Basworth, World of Flowers, and the page I did was this one. So here I used the same cobalt turquoise with the PB K11, which is Oxide Black by Van Gogh, which you can find in some of these paints that they mixed with PBK11 as well. So if you have Oxide Black, which is PBK11, you can pretty much get whatever the mist or dusk colors you need, because this kind of paints set, for example, it comes in the Van Gogh. This is dusk green, and again they mixed it with PBK11 and PG7, which is green. And as you can see, we have even here the one which is green shadows, which is PBK11 and PG7. It's almost the same color. So this is how I did it. I didn't mix them together, but I mixed them on the paper. I tried to, you know, kind of create some kind of, I don't know, like a marble, not exactly marble, but kind of an effect, and outlined it with the Posca gold. So yeah, and I mixed some of the iridescent or something like a gold in the paint as well. So yeah, I was doing experimenting, and actually if you have ready like that mixture, it makes it much easier. So this is very similar and beautiful color. Again, the other one I was doing on camera as well, which is already dry too. This is in Rita Berman's coloring book, the Europe one. So this is the one. Very very beautiful, and nothing bled through, of course. Amazing paper. I will be, I think, experimenting with them more. Here I used turquoise rose mist and rose mist, so very similar. Yeah, it's really beautiful. I really enjoyed. I'm loving how these paints work really. But if you cannot get access to these paints yourself, as I said, you only need to find oxide black, PBK 11, or something like, when you are looking for watercolor, you can just read the label and it will give some information. If it says G, it means it's granulating, and this square shape and half, it means like opacity of it. It has different opacity, and the triangle is the how much it stains. So this empty triangle probably says it doesn't stain. It means you can lift the color up, and this is why I was able actually to easily color in the Hannah Carlson coloring book here. And that's the reason I don't have harsh lines, because I was able to blend the colors, as you can see, because I did it that fast. Little bit I have here a line, but where I worked fast, I don't have that kind of unintentional lines. I do have these, but I did these intentionally. I did pour water here, and I wanted some kind of effect like that. This one, although it is not, but this, yes, I poured some water in there. So yeah, and also you can get some mediums from for example, Winsor and Newton, water mediums for granulation. I believe this one is the new packaging and this is the old one, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what I read, but I wanted to try both to see if the formula is the same or anything changed. So that was all. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in my next video. Bye.